The Corn Exchange is adding the final touches to its indoor festival space today, and one of the acts it will welcome is Massaoke, a live band performing its sing-along show Night at the Musicals. This is for 3 gigs only, including an all-seater matinee with the band keen to embrace accessibility.
So our show is called Massaoke, which is a massive sing-along with a live band and giant video lyrics. So we play the solid gold classics and the crowd sing them together en masse.
So the big hitters in there, we've got a Julie Andrews mixtape, which goes down really well. So, you know, Do Re Mi and all that sort of stuff.
Loads of Greatest Showman stuff.
Loads of Greatest Showman stuff, yeah. Bit of Frozen.
Disney, tons of Disney.
Yeah, loads of Disney stuff. And we've got some of the sort of, you know, the jukebox classics as well, you know. So it's a nice mix. There's something in there for everyone.
Mamma Mia, We Will Rock You. And some sort of proper West End shows like Wicked as well. You'll see songs from them. Les Mis. All the songs you'd want to sing along to if you were going to go to a musicals sing-along show. So for Massaoke Night at the Musicals, we're doing an access, a sort of full access show. It's a matinee on the Saturday the 17th of August, and this will be seated, so completely seated, because a lot of our shows, you know, the audience is standing and it can be quite raucous and too much for older people and very young people and the disabled. So with this show, anyone can come, everyone will be able to see what's going on, everyone will be able to sing, and
yeah, we've reduced the capacity as well to make sure that it's sort of really nice, comfortable space. Everyone's going to have the room that they require. We go to a lot of venues, and you know, there's no real fault here, but a lot of venues are sort of maybe older buildings that weren't built with sort of the modern world in mind. So it is often the case. There have been shows where we've not been able to grant the access that we perhaps would like to have been able to. So it's fantastic, you know, here at Corn Exchange that we can do that. And you know, people are welcome to bring carers and things like that as well if they want to.
Yeah,
so
carers get in for free.
Yeah, they
It is this sense of inclusion, as well as the iconic tunes, that persuaded the Corn Exchange to work alongside the band.
I had never heard of Massaoke and went along to the show in January. So I went along with my wife. Not the type of thing I would normally go to. It was all about musicals, and I'm not a huge musicals fan. I was singing Frozen, all the Disney anthems, and it was absolutely fantastic. I thought the great thing about the show is the guys, you know, it's a lovely show, but they're also great musicians, you know, individually, and also, I mean, Mark doesn't sing much because obviously the crowd is, but you know, he can sing, they can play, and it's just a great concept, and it's just lots of fun, you know, really good fun.
Paul has also recruited the band to perform on New Year's Eve, and they will put on a show based more on classic pop as an indoor and potentially more affordable alternative to Edinburgh's Hogmanay offerings in the city centre.
It's sort of going to be a Massaoke greatest hits, and then that is just all the really big sing-along anthems of the last 50 years of popular music. So that's everything from Sweet Caroline all the way through to Katy Perry. You know, sort of, it's literally just, if you can sing it, we'll play it.
Yeah, it's solid gold classics. Like, there's a strong emphasis on the 80s and the 90s. They're the 2 premium decades, but there are classics from all the eras.
It's when the best music was.
Yeah, we want to put on a brilliant party that isn't the street party. It's just a massive, euphoric, fun sing-along that everyone can get into and have a good night and have a dance and a sing. It's going to be more party than the street party.
Yeah, and we can guarantee the weather.
Such a combination of keeping out the cold, catering for audience members with different needs, and of course belting out classic tunes are sure to rock the Corn Exchange in both summer and winter. Ian McNally, That's TV.